What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft 2. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day so far. My day just started. It is the morning time, so hopefully everything goes good throughout the day. But anyway, I've just been doing some mining in between episodes. I also got some more netherite in between episodes. And made some new picks. So like this pick, it needs some netherite on it. But I'm probably need to make a few more also. I think I lost one while digging yesterday. Not a big deal though. Not a big deal at all. I can just do that off camera because I don't think we're really going to need it that much today. But anyway, we can check this out real quick and see what I've gotten done. Yes, so the base, we've just got this section over here. And we've also just got to take out this bottom portion here down to bedrock. So that's pretty much done, besides that one section over there. So that's fantastic. What I want to do in this episode, though, we're getting away from this. We're going to do something a little bit different. I want to go ahead and get something set up for the piglin bartering. Yes, that's right. I got it right this time. Not hoglins, but piglins. I want to get something set up for doing that, but we need tons of gold for that. And the only way I know to get tons of gold besides we're falling besides mining is a gold farm. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We got a couple things that we've got to get. We need to go get some turtle eggs. We need to get some magma blocks. We need to get some spruce trap doors. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go through and get all of these things. And once we've gotten all of those, we can actually start working on this gold farm build. There we go. We got our first turtle egg. And I think we got some over here that's about to be made by this turtle. Yep, looks like it. So we'll get rid of these creepers here. So these can spawn anywhere from 1 to 4. So like that first one we have 1. This one we have 4. Now we need 13 stacks of these. Might take a little bit of time. We do have a bunch of sea turtles around here. But yeah, so we need 13 stacks of these, so it might take just a little bit. So I'm going to keep on messing around with this. Once I get 13 stacks and we'll move on, we'll try to get some magma blocks. Alright guys, look, there is our last egg that we need. Okay, well then, glad that was our last one. Boom, so we got 13 stacks of the turtle eggs now, so that is fantastic. Let me go ahead and get all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and head back to our base, and then we're going to go through the nether and see if we can't get stacks of magma blocks. I need 6 1/3 shulker boxes stacked of magma blocks. That's how many magma blocks I need. I need so many magma blocks. It is insane. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna head back to the base, and once I get back to the base, I'm gonna have to grab some more rockets. We'll head off to the nether and we'll get some of the magma blocks. Alright, and there is all of our magma blocks. We've got so many magma blocks. This took forever, guys. But that's awesome. So we got all those done. So the next step is to get some spruce trapdoors and glass, but I'll probably do the glass off camera. That's pretty easy. I might do the spruce trapdoors off camera also and just show you what I got. But let's go ahead and grab the rest of our resources that we need, and we will move on. There we go, guys. We've got all the resources that we need. So this first shulker box, we got a bunch of glass in here and some trapdoors. Those probably should be in a different chest. 13 stacks of turtle eggs. There's more trapdoors, some carpets, chests, and some hoppers. We'll probably need a lot more hoppers. Magma blocks, 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 and trapdoors. And more trapdoors and more trapdoors. So we should have absolutely everything that we need to build this this gold farm. Besides maybe some hoppers, but that's fairly simple to do, and we can get that. I put up all of these chests, by the way. We're running out of storage. We're eventually going to get a storage system going once we get our main base built. But for now, we're just going to have this big section of chests, which is okay with me. That's fine. Eventually, we'll have an awesome sorting system, and it'll all be worth it. But anyway, so we need to go to the Nether, and we need to find a biome like a crimson forest or a warp forest or something like that. I kind of want to do the warp forest, but anyway, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I'm going to fly around. We're going to build this on top of the bedrock just to help with spawns. So I need to fly around a little bit and try to find an area that we haven't loaded or is still 1.16 biome. That way we know. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter, but that's where I want to put it. So that's where I'm putting it. So whatever. You can't say nothing about it. But yeah, so I'm going to just fly around a little bit until I find a warp forest. Once I find a warp forest, I'm going to set all of our stuff down. We'll go over a couple things, and then we will start with the mega build. Alright guys, we are here. We are in the warped forest, and this happens to be a pretty big warped forest. So, what is... Hello. That's kind of interesting. We're going to check that out real quick. But yeah, so I think we're going to build the gold farm in this area here. It's going to take a long time to build. I'm going to try to do some kind of like time lapse or something for this. We'll see how that goes. Just because it's such a big build and I can't do all of this in one video or much less like 5 videos because it's so big. We might only do it one certain size and then can extend it if we need it. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably put up 2 sections and see what that looks like. But let me go ahead and get everything together here and start working on this gold farm. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. That's my very first one that I've ever done. Well, I guess there's technically two of them, but I'm gonna kind of edit it together. But I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of fun to make. But if you did enjoy it, then I will continue to do them. However, so as you saw, we got this section, and the middle section there done. I added this on in between clips. We're going to end up putting another one over here. So we'll have 4 of these guys. And I AFK'd at this thing with just 2 of them the other day for 15 minutes. And I had like 10 stacks of golden nuggets. So once we get that other one up, this thing should be running pretty decently fast. Just to show you what's going on here. So we got the magma blocks. The magma blocks can spawn the zombified piglins, but the actual piglins cannot spawn on these. So we're only getting the zombified piglins. We got the glass block so the ghasts don't spawn. We got trapdoors with glass and turtle eggs, and the zombified pigmen can see the eggs through the trapdoor, and they try to get to it, and then they fall down and they splat to their death onto these hoppers that have carpets on them, so nothing spawns on those. So that's pretty much the whole process there. Fairly simple. It's more of just a lot of resource gathering and stuff like that. That's why this video was supposed to go out like a week ago. This is like a week later. I've been working on this every night. I've had to get like a whole shulker box of iron for the hoppers. I still don't have enough hoppers. I still need like 1.5 or 2 stacks of hoppers. But anyway, so yeah, that's how the farm works. This design, I saw this design off of a YouTuber named CubFam135. He probably or might have gotten this design from someone else and then maybe modified it or something like that. But I'll just put the link in the description for his video. And then if he talks about someone else putting the video up, then I'm sure he'll have a link in the description also. But I saw it from his video, so I'm going to put his link in the description. Now, everything going on down here, we got the hoppers. That's where the other stream of hoppers is going to go. So we got these hoppers coming out, and these hoppers coming out, and these hoppers coming out, all meeting centralized in one location here. So that one comes in, and this one comes into the same line. This one comes into a separate line and comes down, and this is a long string of hoppers that goes all the way around. So if any items don't get pulled up by the hoppers because it gets backed up or something, then they'll go all the way around and they'll try to come back in again. So it works out pretty good. Well, let me get back up here and show you what we got going on here. So this is the item filters here. We've got comparator, redstone, and then there is a repeater here with a redstone torch right underneath this, and that locks the hopper, allowing you to put in some filter items. So I just put blue concrete in here because we're never going to have blue concrete come from the gold farm. And got 41 golden nuggets here, and that will stay at 41. If anything else comes in, that this comparator will turn off and allow the item to flow through, and that is how the item sorter works. So we got the same thing going on all of these. So every single one of these is gold nuggets. So if in theory we stayed here long enough, this whole thing would fill up with gold nuggets. Then we got going on over here, if anything that's not a gold nugget is going to keep on going through the line here, and it's going to come over here. I've got the same filters set over here for this section for gold nuggets also, so even this one would fill up. Then anything that doesn't go through those will come through here and go into this section, and this section is also gold nuggets. And then over here in this section, if I'm not mistaken, there is a chance, a small chance, it's like a 2% chance or something like that, for the zombified piglins to drop ingots, gold ingots. So we do have a section over here for gold ingots. And these are gold nuggets again, like I said. So the gold ingots will go in here. Anything else that doesn't get sorted from gold nuggets or gold ingots still goes through the line here. and it's going to come over here. We've got a item sorter. Actually, no, we don't have an. Yeah, we do. We got an item sorter right here. This item sorter is pulling out rotten flesh. So all rotten flesh that comes through the system will come down the hopper line, shoot over here, come this way, and we'll go into a. Let me grab some blocks here so that I can just pillar up there and actually show you what's going on. All right. So any rot flesh will get sent down through the filter, will come over through this hopper line here, go into this dropper. This dropper has got a comparator with the redstone signal coming out of it, going back to the block here and going back to the comparator, which is making a clock. Every time something comes into here, this clock is going to run, and it's going to shoot that item onto the top of this cactus block that has string so that the cactus can't grow. And it will destroy that item because we don't need rotten flesh for anything. If something comes up later on in a later update where we need rotten flesh, then we can just take this out and put a new system for collecting it, so we could like get rid of this from the golden nuggets because we already got 4 of them, and put rotten flesh. Anyway, anything else? The only other thing that we have is armor, gold armor, and gold swords, I believe. So those will travel this way, travel down this hopper line, will go into this chest that is being filled with coal. They will be smelted. Anything that is put as an output will come to the hopper chain down here, will go back into this dropper, and this is a dropper hopper like clock, I guess, tower. So this is doing the same thing that's doing over there with the repeater and the redstone signal, sending it up using these blocks with the redstone on top of them to shoot it up the dropper. Now, items will get stuck in here as you see, but as something else comes into the system, it should shoot these items up 1 block, just like that. So it should have pushed a gold out, and that gold should end up going back into the system via this, going back up the hopper line and shooting all the way back across, going through the system once more. So what that does is that helps excuse me, that helps for whenever we get the armor or the swords, the gold armor or swords, they go in here, they get smelted, they turn into gold nuggets, they come back up through the system, and they go back into the system. So, and there you go, we got that extra gold ingot in that was shot up through the hopper dropper tower there. So that is pretty much it. We've gotten everything done. I've got to get some more hoppers over here. I got to get well, I've got the items for this. I just got to build it up and build up the center portion there with the eggs and the trapdoors. So yeah, that's pretty much the system done, like I said, besides putting up that other tower system here on the left. I left this section over here open. I think this is where we're going to put up a chain of piglins so that we can do bartering. We will have the gold nuggets and the gold ingots, and we can turn the gold nuggets into gold ingots, throw those into a system, and they will drop those down onto the piglins, and whatever they throw out will get picked up via a hopper and put into a different system. So that is how that works. If we need more room, I can take this section out, move the gold nuggets over here, or the gold ingots over here, get rid of both of these sections, and build the zombify, or build the piglins section back up over on this side also. Just to show you, I did stress test these hoppers. By stress test, what I mean is I took 5 stacks of rotten flesh, filled this hopper, took 5, filled this hopper, and took like 1.5, 2 stacks, filled this hopper, just to see if anything gets backed up, if this hopper right here doesn't pick up all this rotten flesh, if it's still sitting around, because that can be an issue, because then it could come down here and come into the furnace and you can't smelt rotten flesh. But I did stress test this with 10 to 11 stacks, and every single item did go into here and nothing went into this hopper. So it looks like it works. The stress test works. We will never have that many items getting stuck in a hopper. But yeah, so I did stress test this. Everything seems to be doing good. See, all the rotten flesh did go through the system and nothing went into this hopper over here. So perfect. Everything is working fantastic, exactly the way I want it to work. But that's pretty much it for the gold farm. I'm gonna work on that a little bit more in between. I don't know why I'm grabbing that box. I'm gonna work a little bit more in between it on in between episodes. just to see if I can get a little bit more done there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the gold farm. Now we're just gonna move on. We're gonna go back to the base and we're gonna work on something else. Alright guys, I got something awesome to show you. I've also done in between episodes, or in between the last clip and this clip, sorry. So, as I said, I needed a bunch of iron for hoppers, and I have used all of my iron. The way I got iron, though, is by digging out the base. That's a lighting glitch over there. I think there's one on this side, too. Yeah, right there. It just needs to be updated. But yeah, guys, we have dug out the whole base. I left this section here. I kind of want this to be a step up. We've gonna have stairs kind of like this leading up to the next level. But guys, this has taken me so long and so much work. Half the items I didn't even collect. More than half the items I didn't even collect. And as you can see, we've still got tons of items that we can use for building or whatever we want to build with. Or whatever we want to use it for, I guess. But yeah, we've gotten tons and tons of stuff. I mean, look at all the coal and redstone we got. We got XP for days just because of those. All the gold we don't even need anymore because of the gold farm. But yeah, so that's awesome. I end up mining out everything here, touched everything up, fixed the walls, made sure there was no exposed ores or any other type of item or any other type of block besides the stone. And I also went mining in a couple caves, spent a few hours doing that. But yeah, so we got the whole thing dug out. The next thing that I'm wanting to do, well, it won't be the next thing, but one of the things, major things that I want to do is I want to get rid of this and rebuild it. I'm probably going to AFK at it for a little bit just so we can get a bunch of gunpowder to have in between not having this and putting a new one up. But I think we do have a good bit of gunpowder still in here from me digging stuff out and being in the area, which it does look like I used these a little bit. That's why they're a little lower. But we do have enough. So technically we could tear this down if we wanted to and go ahead and put up a better one. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the base. I originally wanted to put it in the base, but I don't know if I'm going to. We might do more of an industrial district type of thing where we have most of these farms somewhere else and we can just do smaller farms and builds and stuff in here. I'm not quite sure yet. We've got plenty of opportunities here to do whatever we want to do and to do this however we want to do it. So that is the base build. Our base dig done. We also need to do a lot of terraforming out around the base. As you can see, I was getting some of these trees. I was getting the leaves actually for some stuff, but this actually kind of a good process. Knocking two birds out with one stone. I said that backwards. We're going to end up terraforming this, pushing this stuff back, bringing the land down, sloping it down, changing this ground out and giving it some like height variation, and putting in like the doors and stuff and putting the walls up and texturizing the blocks. And also our honey over here has been working away doing its thing. I haven't checked it in a little bit of time. There's another ender chest. I was looking for one. Yeah, these are almost full, so I'm probably going to need to get more glass bottles at some point. I'm probably about to run out. These chests don't have any in them because these are not full, but that's fairly simple. I just need a bunch of sand. Yeah, so we're getting some honey blocks. That's good. We need to also start growing some of these trees over here. So the crimson fungus to turn into the, what is it? There's the warp fungus that turns into the crimson stem with the nether wart block and the shroom lights. I want to use the shroom lights in some parts of this build, so we're going to have to get something going for those, either growing them and tearing them down, or some kind of TNT system to blow it up and drop it into a collection system at the bottom so that we can collect as much shroom lights as we can. But yes, so that is pretty much all I had planned for this episode. I don't think there was anything else that we needed to get done in this episode. I'm just trying to show you everything that I've done in between clips and showing you the awesome gold farm. One thing that we can do, since I have not tested this out just yet, is we can, well, I mean, I have tested the gold farm, but I haven't tested it with that third tower up. So maybe we can do a little AFK session, maybe a 30-minute AFK session here, and see how many items we get, and then that'll probably wrap it up for the episode. So let me get back over here. Let me get up to an AFK spot. I've got a little platform up at the top that we can isolate ourselves in and stand there for 30 minutes or so and see how many drops we get. I'm going to try to get over here and look at exactly how many items we have in the system currently so that we know how much we get from this one AFK 30-minute session. So let me get back over here. I've still got 700 blocks, 600 blocks to go, and then we'll check out what we got in the system, and then we will go AFK. Alright guys, a few short moments later, and we are here at the gold farm again for the 100th time of the episode. So we have got 19 stacks of gold nuggets, and excuse me, we shouldn't have anything in these, that's fine. And we got 60 gold ingots, so 19 gold nuggets and basically a stack of gold ingots. So let's get up here to this AFK session that kind of looks like a milk glass jar, but it works, so that's what I'm using. Yeah, so let's go into here. I think I'm almost up at build height here, like 245 or something like that, 246, yeah. So I'm gonna just AFK right here for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna get a timer going, and then as you can see, they are falling there. That looks pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, so let me AFK for 30 minutes, and we're gonna see what we end up getting. Alright, 30 minutes has passed, so let's go down here and let's see what we have gotten. Hopefully it's something good. We had, what, 19 stacks and almost a stack of gold ingots. we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Working on 22 stacks in 30 minutes. And we didn't get any gold ingots. Those are really rare. Like I said, it's like a 2% drop or something like that. Looks like we've got rotten flesh going into here. That is awesome. And doesn't look like we have any rotten flesh or anything going into there. Wow, guys, I can't believe that. And we're going to put another one up. We're going to be getting like 25 stacks every 30 minutes. That's 50 stacks every hour. That is ridiculous. That's awesome. So this is turning out really well. Like I said, in between episodes, I'm going to put up another one, get some more hoppers, and hook that up. And then we can start working on the bartering system with the piglins. But guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It was a long episode, guys. Well, not a long episode, but it took a long time to make. It took an extra week longer than I usually take to make an episode. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I worked really hard on it. But if you did enjoy it, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. But like I said, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Dylanrhyne out.